Hello everybody, welcome to our channel, and today we're going to talk about our pull list, which is the comics that we got this week. We went yesterday, which was Thursday, but we have a hold box, so we don't have to rush to the store on Wednesday.
And if we know of any variants or whatever, we just call them and say, hey, will you put those in our
hold box?
Pulls?
So it's cool. So I guess we're going to do the new releases that we got.
New release.
So the first one I picked up this week was Miss Marvel number 13, which this is probably one of my favorite characters. I love Kamala Khan, and number 12 started a new story arc. So if you think you may want to pick it up, now would be a good time.
George says she has the same powers as Mr. Fantastic, just nowhere near as good.
I like her as a person, not necessarily because of her as a character.
Mm-hmm. She's a character.
Not necessarily.
In the South, character means something completely different than most people use it as. In the South, a character is someone who's eccentric. For instance, my dad is a character because he is a very unique individual.
And then I also got, for a new one, Suicide Squad number 7. So that was my pulls for this week. You want to share yours?
Yeah, I got one. I got Inhumans versus X-Men 0. And this is a 20-part miniseries. So I'm kind of... I wish I would have thought it over before I committed myself to this. But I'm in there now. So one thing I do like is the Storm. When I was growing up, there was two Storms. There was Storm in the comics, who had a mohawk and wore black, like leather-ish outfits, like kind of dominatrix style outfits. And then there was Storm in the cartoon animated series, the 92 animated series, and she wore a white outfit. And I remember when I found the X... Did any of you guys collect the X-Men figures? I remember...
I didn't.
I collected them. And when I found... I don't remember if it was the black one or the white one. But it was the same figure, sculpted the same, just painted in different colors. And when I found... I think it was the white one. I got so excited because I had both Storms. Anyway, what I was saying is I like this because that Storm is a combination of both. She's got the mohawk and she's got kind of the dominatrix outfit, but it's white as opposed to black. So I like that quite a bit. And plus Beast is on the cover. Beast is one of my favorite X-Men.
He looks cute.
Medusa is also on the cover, but I really don't care about the Inhumans. It's just a group I've never followed. Yeah. But I'm going to follow this because...
it has the X-Men in it. So. Okay, then we also picked up just some books that were back issues that we wanted to have. So I'm really excited because I found this Loot Crate exclusive Harley Quinn. And this ties into the new series. Yeah, in the Rebirth. It's a one-shot.
In the Rebirth series, one of the characters is mentioned as having his origin in this issue.
Yeah, and you can only get this issue if you subscribe to Loot Crate, which I don't. But I did find it at the comic book store for like $4.50 maybe.
I wish that there was a comic box, like where all not like Pops or freaking whatever's. All you got was comic books. Like it was a box, and you got exclusive covers or exclusive. Cool. That's what I wish.
Then I got Miss Marvel number 6, which was one that I need because I'm. I read these in trade paperback form, but now I'm collecting all of the single issues. So I got that one. This is an older one too.
It's like a week or two old.
It's a week or two old. It's not super old, but it's the Great Lake Adventures number 1. And I like it because it has a cutout of Squirrel Girl, which I really like her. So that's cool. And then I'm also getting all of these together because I love Scotty Young. So I'm getting the Rocket Raccoon and Groot series, and I needed number 3, so I found that at my comic book store. And then last but not least, I found the Harley Quinn Holiday Special, which I was really excited to find this too because I can read it in time for the holidays. So that was a good find. So you want to share what you got?
Yeah, I got these two, which they're not new. but they're still on the wall.
They're newer.
Yeah, like maybe 2 weeks old. I didn't get the first issues of these because, like, our comic store orders very low amounts of comics. So a lot of times, if it's not on your pull list or you don't know that it's coming out that week, it's gone. So we have to, like, I ordered both of these, but I ordered them from Midtown Comics today. So I'll have the number ones coming. I just don't have them yet. But I got one of my favorite movies, The Lost Boys. This is a comic adaptation. And this is issue 2.
I think it looks cool. I'll probably read it too.
I'm not sure who that's supposed to be on the cover. I don't recognize him as a character from the movies. And I've seen that movie dozens of times. But
maybe he's supposed to be like the number one vampire that the kid's mom dates.
No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like him. Who was also the granddad on Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls, yeah.
But I didn't know that, and Jenna made me start watching Gilmore Girls, and I was like, that's the lead vampire from Lost Boys. He's her grandpa. And then I also got He-Man and Masters of the Universe, which I'm glad to see that this is a He-Man that does not have a corner bitten out of it.
Or rat turds.
Or rat turds, yeah. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I will make a video going over that too. But I got this. So I have number ones of those coming from Midtown Comics. And then I found a run, and these were $1 each, so this was a really good deal. I was excited to have it. I found a run of G.I. Joe. I have over 50. There was, I think, 153 of the Marvel G.I. Joes, and I have over 50 of them. I want to collect them all. But I found 26, 35, 48, and 51.
And this one is my personal favorite, and I'll show you why. Look at that guy. Look at that long, flowing ponytail. It's beautiful.
Jenna doesn't like dreadnoughts, apparently. This dude looks like Sheamus.
Yeah,
when
he kind of does.
Started wrestling.
He kind of does.
Sheamus and G.I. Joe's in a leopard print shirt.
Yeah.
So, and I was glad to find these. I kind of almost felt that it was karma that I found these, because I was at an auction by someone the night before who put up lots of G.I. Joe comics. Like, he would put up 3 non-consecutive issues, and I would say, hey, I need only that issue. And at first he was like, okay, I'll sell you only that issue. And then he was like, no, you know what, I'm not going to do it. And then he put up another lot, and he said... it had another G.I. Joe issue that I needed, and he put all 4 of them up. So I needed 2 I didn't. And I asked him, can I buy just those 2 for, I think I said $4.
It was
he was selling the whole lot for $5. Yeah. So I said, can I buy just those 2 for $4? And he's like, no, I don't like that deal. And so I was like, okay, 6. And I said, okay, 6. So he would have been getting, for 4 books, what's that, $1.25 each for him. And then another guy goes, hey, I'll give you $11 for that Hulk lot, which was the lot he had just had up. And it had 5 Hulk issues, plus the 4 G.I. Joes. So that was 9 comics for $11. So he's actually losing. I've not done the math on it, but it would come out less than $1.25 each, I'm sure. And he was like, yeah, I like that deal. I'll do that deal. And it just really rubbed me the wrong way how, because we've ordered a lot from this guy. Yeah. Like, we've given him quite a bit of money over the course of the last couple of months. I mean, we're not talking like tens of thousands of dollars, but we've probably given $50 or $60 on.
But we're regular customers.
Yeah, different stuff. So, in fact, he does this thing where he puts your comics in a box with a number on it, and he goes, okay, Adam, you're number 12, and which was my number. And the other guy who he sold these to didn't even have a number. So yeah. You just lost a customer, because I told him, I said, ship whatever we've paid for, and, that's it. I don't like the fact that I offered to buy these for the price you were asking them for, and my bid did come in before the other guys.
Yeah.
And then he skipped one below me and said, I'm going to accept that because I feel like I'm going to get, like, he saw 11 is greater than 6, but he didn't realize that it was 6 for 4 comics versus 9 comics for 11. So just the math doesn't add up. But anyway.
Well, and you had already bought another lot.
Yeah, and I'd already bought another lot. So I just said, anything I pay for, anything I've paid for, send it. Anything I've got tonight, don't worry about it. I'm not interested. So I hope he sends them. Anyway, I felt like this was karma.
We paid for him, so.
I felt like this was karma because I went to the store the next day and I found 4 Joes that I didn't have, and it was only $4. So I saved $2, got 4 Joes that I didn't have.
Well, in the other deal, I think you would have only gotten 3 that you didn't have.
I would have only gotten 2 that I didn't have.
Oh, okay.
I had to buy 2 that I had, and then hope that I could trade them away or sell them to get 2 that I wanted.
Yeah.
So essentially I was paying $3 a comic and hoping that I could get rid of the others. And for these, it was $1 each. I know I didn't have them. And I don't get that either. I'm going on a rant now. But Jenna and I, we do auctions as well, which most of you probably know. We do auctions as well. And like the other night, 2 of the people who do our auctions, they said, oh, I like that. We had a set. It was Futures End 19 and 20. DC's Futures End 19 and 20. The first one had Power Girl slamming Deathstroke into a wall. And the second one had a close-up of Joker with his eyelids held open and his mouth held open. Mm-hmm. And one person, we said, we're selling these as a set. We're going to put them up for $2. And one person said, well, I only like this cover. I only like the Joker cover. And then another girl said, well, I only like this cover. And she had bid, and we said, hey, we don't mind breaking it up. If you guys just want these covers because you like the covers, that's fine with us. And so we broke it up and charged one person $1 and another person $1, which it didn't hurt us at all.
Well, you got to be, and part of being successful is being flexible, I feel like. So.
Yeah, so it was just, it irritates me that I'm willing. It's not like they were random ass issues. It was 114, 133, and 59.
Yeah.
They're not interconnected at all. It's not like I was like, oh, you've got 94, 95, and 96. I want you to break up the Snake Eyes trilogy because I only need 96. Nobody in the, if somebody come to me and said, hey, I only need that, I'd say, I'm not breaking up the Snake Eyes trilogy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's an expensive set, and you know that. I'm sorry that you only need one, but I'm not breaking it up. These were, it was 114, 133, and 59. And I don't even remember what the other issue was. It was some random number. And he was
they were not consecutive whatsoever.
He was very upset that I wanted them. And you could hear it in his voice that he was annoyed that I asked him to break them up.
Well, he strikes me as being a very particular type of person. Almost like he has OCD or something.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that hatefully. I'm just saying, like, he's very particular about how he does things. So maybe for him, that wasn't something that he could handle.
Yeah, I don't know. It annoyed me though. I won't go to his videos anymore.
We all have our little.
But then after
quirks.
that, we left his video and we did find a guy named C. Ryan Lusk who does videos, and this is the only auction I've seen him do. But I enjoyed his auction, and I got Spider-Man 56 for $8.
And I got a Scotty Young variant, which was very exciting.
So
one I didn't have. So
Spider-Man 56, $8. That's. Can't beat that.
Yeah.
It's hanging on the wall at our local comic shop, and I think they've got a $35 price tag on it.
So that was a really good deal.
I was excited.
But hopefully we'll be able to unbox that. And we're actually going to finish this video up and do an unboxing for what we got today.
So if we're wearing the same clothes in the next video you see, it's because we're nasty people who never change.
Alrighty, well, have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye!
I love you.